7 here with another episode of MLB 15, the show Sunday Night Baseball. Today we have a good one for you between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Tonight on the mound we're going to have Rick Porcello, who's 8-4 with a 2.97 ERA, facing off against Garrett Richards, who's 8-6 with a 2.61 ERA. So both pitchers having a good season so far. Both teams in the playoff hunt, as you see here. The Angels 5.5 back in the AL West, but just a half game back of the Red Sox in the AL wild card, whereas the Red Sox are sitting 8 back of the Grove beating Yankees. So really a battle here for a wild card spot in the American League. Not really sure how both offenses have done this year, but I know the Angels have Albert Pujols, who has just been whacking the ball around the yard, driving in runs. So it should be a good game. Hopefully it's a well-pitched game. That's at least what I'm anticipating. As you see down there too on the bottom, the GM goals, the Angels are looking to finish over 500, which as of right now, if they were to go 500 for the rest of the season, they would finish over 500. That would bode well for the GM of the Angels. But as you can see too, I'm going to be the Angels. So let's go ahead and get into this ball game. The Angels sitting in third in the AL West, and the Red Sox sitting at second in the AL East. Outlined that for you already. We're going to go ahead and wear the red unis today for them. And like I said, Garrett Richards is going to be on the mound. And lineup is pretty much going to be what it's going to be, because I don't really know this roster that well. So, and everybody looks to be pretty well rested, considering the All-Star break just happened 3 days ago. So this is the third game of the series and the rubber match of this series. But that's going to go ahead and do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out to Angels Stadium in Anaheim. And I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
And their hero, Madison Bumgarner. And again, the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the fourth consecutive.
A fine night for a ball game in Southern California. The Red Sox and Angels are next. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Angels. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Angels Baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Along with me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and EK. Let's take a quick look back at what's transpired over the first 2 games in this 4-game set.
Yeah, it's been an even start to the series so far. Each team winning a game apiece. I think this one could be all about the pitching. Who can get the better performance out of their starter? They'll go a long way towards seeing who gets a leg up in this series.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as John Farrell's guys will line up like this. Garrett Richards will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And defensively, the Angels will look like this in the field. Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Boston, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Two-two pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Over to first is Priest, and there's one out. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Dustin Pedroia will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Now here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. And the pitch. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. David Ortiz waits on deck. The 3-2 now to Pedroia. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
David Ortiz will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. There you see the league leaders in hitting we touched on a moment ago. Poppy awaiting the 1-0. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here comes a 1-2. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and he pops him up. Richards is there to make the catch and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Angels is there on your screen. They'll tee it up against the ever-improving right-hander Rick Porcello. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Xander Bogaerts is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 2.
Eric Ibar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Angels. Number 2. Shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
David Freese will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Trout has himself a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Albert Pujols will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
One strike to Pujols. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Ramirez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
It's pretty clear they weren't pitching around him there. Even though he's a big-time run producer, they came right at him, and he couldn't drive either one of those guys in.
Matt Joyce will dig in now, just hoping for something to go his way. As you can see, that has not been the case these last 9 ball games. First pitch on the way. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. The next pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Victorino is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand a couple. We've played an inning. No score. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Well, this is just not hit all that hard, but you'll see it get by the mound and just out of the reach of the diving shortstop. Good effort, but this is a base hit.
Here's Mike Napoli now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 9 homers and 31 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Ibar for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Josh Rutledge will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on the way. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Number 8 will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. The pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the pitch. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Chris Iannetta will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch to him. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Or maybe a little unlucky there. I thought the way he hit it, this might bring home their first run of the ball game, but you see this ball take a big bounce and hop right over the wall out there. So that'll force that runner from first to hold on at third base.
Cole Calhoun will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit. Now the relay home, and he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Oh, he gives them the lead here on just 1 pitch. He wasn't waiting around, just sitting on this one, and he's going to drive in both runners with a 2-run double.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. We've played 2 full. It's the Angels 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Shane Victorino will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Shane Victorino.
And here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Pitch home to Victorino. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Oh, you are killing me.
2-0 count, the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Ready with the 2-1. And Victorino able to lay off again, and he's in a good spot now, up 3-1. And with the tying run on the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Trout's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
I thought for a minute he might have gotten all of this one, but just got under it a little too much, and it dies out there right in front of that 400-foot sign in dead center field.
Xander Bogaerts will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, number 71. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. David Freese makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first offering. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Now a ball hit in the air out toward Victorino in right field. And he's got it for out number 1.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate. He takes a big swing and squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Here's Albert now. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. One out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Now batter, left fielder,
Matt Joyce will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and he's got himself a base hit.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count, and these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Stepping in now, Josh Rutledge. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And now they've got a man caught out there. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 3-0 Angels. Mookie Betts will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Mookie Betts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Now a hard liner toward short, but Ibar is there to pull this one in, and that becomes a tough first out.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series, and he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. The next 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. David Ortiz will dig in. He popped out his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Number 8 will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Second baseman, number 8.
Now the first pitch. And the inning will begin with a fly ball out to straightaway right. Victorino will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now, and he better figure out something quick.
Chris Iannetta will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And the pitch. And the 0-1's a ground ball for Pedroia at second base. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Cole Calhoun will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Hanley Ramirez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. He waits. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Still fairly early in the game, but these guys don't want to let this 3-run deficit get any worse. Back-to-back hits here going to bring the tying run to the plate with nobody out.
Mike Napoli will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Let's get him out.
1-0 on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, you got to think you got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Full count pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Shane Victorino will try it again. He flew out his first time. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Let's go, Angels.
Pitch home to Victorino. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second and narrows the gap to 3-1 now. Xander Bogaerts will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
He's set. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. First and second now, one man out. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
So 1-2 with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Into the box now, number 71, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's set. Now the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
From the stretch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Halos lead this one 3-1. Eric Ibar will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. David Freese will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. There to play it is Victorino, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Mookie Betts will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And here's the first pitch. And the 6th inning will start with a swing and a routine ground ball to short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. One there, on to first, and the throw's wide, but a super effort to lay out and keep his foot on the corner of the bag, and it's a double play.
Well, it only took him 1 pitch to get himself in trouble, and 1 pitch later, he's already out of trouble by getting that double play.
David Ortiz will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Here's the 1-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. Score holds, it's 3-1. Albert Pujols will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
First baseman, Albert.
Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw by Sandoval is in time, 1 away.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and really turned things around.
Matt Joyce will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch coming. Here's a ground ball hit the other way, and it's going to make its way into left field for a 1-out single.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Josh Rutledge will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
The 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. Ramirez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Number 8 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
Call to the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Craig Breslow that gets the nod. Chris Iannetta will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Comes set, now the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So with that home run, he's now just 2 shy of an even 100 for his career.
Well, 100 home runs is a nice round number, man, but not such a big number that he'll get too excited about it. I'm sure he'll get the ball, put it on his shelf, and move on.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1.
Come on!
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
First pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this, with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Now here's the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but fouled. The pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Mike Napoli will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 6-1. Eric Ibar will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Eric Ibar.
Now here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. Around first is Ibar heading for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
David Freese will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch coming. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Mike Trout will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now here's the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, you know he's got 1 home run already, and I think off the bat right there, he was pretty sure he got another one. But you can see this ball's going to wind up just a little bit short as it kicks off the wall. He's going to have to settle for just a 2-base hit this time.
Albert Pujols will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch coming. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, for Trout, he's able to increase his doubles total up to 26 now. One strike to Pujols. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Napoli will look up and put it away, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Shane Victorino will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. C.J. Wilson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
C.J. Wilson.
Shane Victorino will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Shane Victorino.
Now here's a fastball from Wilson as he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Pitch home to Victorino. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Now here it comes. On the ground to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And he'll be thinking that's an out he should have had here to lead off the inning. This was maybe not the most routine of hops, but still, you'd think he'd at least be able to get a glove on it.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the only silver lining here is that the batter doesn't get any further than first base. But, boy, that looked like a ball that should have been caught. I don't know what went wrong there.
Into the box, number 71. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. None out, runners at first and second. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's Wilson's 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Calhoun is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Mookie Betts will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. (1-0). And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Double play till say it, and you know.
Here's the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. 3-2, here it is. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Dustin Pedroia will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Okay, don't get rattled.
Number 34, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Get the strikeout, man.
Here's the first offering.
Wait.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
The 2-0 to Ortiz. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Here comes the 2-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Hanley Ramirez will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Get me out here. Get me out here. Come on.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Just get me out.
First pitch coming from Wilson. Fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
Now the 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 17 for him on the season. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Well, I'll tell you what, even a 4-run lead isn't safe with this guy at the plate. And can you believe how this ball game has turned around? He ties the ball game up here on 1 swing of the bat.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that will move it to 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Mike Napoli will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
He's set, now the pitch. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
He waits, now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, and Napoli really gets into this one as he sends the ball out to deep left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he cracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. And we're all even now at 6-6.
For the Red Sox, number 23.
So a new pitcher to tell you about here, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander Alexi Ogando. Matt Joyce will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The pitch. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. Josh Rutledge will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Number 8 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. This game remains tied at 6. Shane Victorino will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
The right fielder, number 18, Shane Victorino.
Now here's the first pitch. Out of play. Now the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Oh, man. I think that one was more about self-preservation than anything else. This is right back to the box on 1 hop. Hello. But he's able to flag that thing down and make the play. Whew.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And 2 home now to Bogaerts. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive by Ivar, but he can't quite reel it in. It's a base hit.
Well, he wasn't able to do anything with those 2 off-speed pitches he saw. But the one fastball he gets, he jumps all over that one. And that's what you've got to do. You might get one pitch in an at-bat that you can handle, and he was able to make it count here.
Brock Holt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Runner goes for second. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Another fastball. Another called strike. 0-2 now.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Another 0-2 home. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Ryan Hennigan is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 10, Ryan Hennigan.
Chris Iannetta will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see he checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Eric Ibar will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first offering. Now a line drive, caught at third by Sandoval. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Dustin Pedroia will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch coming from Wilson. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Out of play. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here's the 2-2 home. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Once again, a 3-2. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. David Ortiz will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. The pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw sails right over the head of Pujols.
Well, and this happens sometimes late into extra innings. Guys have been out there a long time tonight, and it's tough to keep that focus throughout. And this one just gets away from him.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in again, and he had what has to be considered the big blow of the game so far. This was it. The grand slam back in inning number 8. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first pitch, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Weird still tied 6-6. David Freese will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success that the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Let's go one more time, baby.
The 0-1. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Boy, and that's just a tough turn at second as they go around the horn. Now, he's got to hang in there because he knows he's going to get upended. And in the end, they wind up getting just the force on the lead runner.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's Albert now. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And you know what, guys? That could turn out to be the most important play of this game so far. They roll the dice and send him with one away. But he's in there safely. And now you've got all sorts of opportunities to end this thing with a base hit.
The 1-0. Chopper foul. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Well, this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Angels strand 1. This game remains tied at 6. Mike Napoli will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Napoli.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
What a great job of leading off this inning for his teammates. On second base now with a double, with a chance to take the lead late in this ballgame. He's pointing into his dugout saying, "Let's go, you guys."
And there's the 4th wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will step in. A base hit in his last time. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
You overrated one.
The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Yeah, a good job there to hold off. We'll see if they leave the bunt on here. I imagine they will.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 1-1 home. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Here's Wilson's 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now as Wilson runs the count full.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated. They're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Ryan Hennigan will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Fernando Salas will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Ryan Hennigan will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here's the first pitch, and obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Come on, let's
The 1-0. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. They get the force at the plate, and he is in there. So a good decision there to come homeward with it, as this remains for the time being a tie ball game. Mookie Betts will be the batter here, and with the bases loaded, they can afford to play double play depth up the middle.
There's nowhere to put this next, guys.
Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
The 1-0. Ball two now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Come on, guys. Turn two.
Now the 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Get these guys.
Here now the 2-2. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with two away now.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that, you're pumping your fist, your intensity's a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And now he's got to build off that strikeout from a second ago. This is where a little confidence can really get you out of a tough spot here.
The 0-1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike two. 2 out, bases loaded. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty and the inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Josh Rutledge will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Now the question becomes, with the winning run on first, will they decide to play a little National League style ball and bunt him up to second? At this point in the ball game, I think it's a definite possibility.
Number 8 will dig in now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats thus far tonight. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, here he's not showing late, trying to beat one out. He's giving himself up to get that runner to second. I mean, you've got to be able to defend this better than they did. That's an out you have to count on getting.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. First pitch coming. Runner's on his way to third. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory.
Well, you know, once you get that guy to third base, there's a ton of different ways to get him home. But you sure as heck don't see it happen this way very often. This is a tough way to lose a game.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 7-6. Good night from Anaheim.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 7 runs on 17 hits.
Boy, what a finish to that one. Holy cow, that shouldn't even have been an 11-inning game. The way the Angels played, well, I should say I played, all the way until the 8th inning when Hanley Ramirez hit that grand slam that tied up the ball game. But there so many things happened in this ball game. You had the deep home run by Trout, the 3-run homer by Chris Iannetta, so big offense early, and then the 5-run debacle in the 8th for the Angels that ended up costing them the lead, tying up the ball game. And then the 11th inning was what an inning that was. Bases loaded for the Red Sox with no outs in the 11th, and Fernando Salas comes in and just shuts them down as he gets a ground ball, gets the guy out at home, and then strikes out Mookie Betts to get the second out, and then has Dustin Pedroia ground out to David Freese. It absolutely couldn't have been scripted better, that ball game. It was a really good ball game. And then on the sacrifice bunt by Chris Iannetta to get that run home was kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I've lost a game this week by an error and won a game by an error this week. But this was what a game. Just a shame Garrett Richards pitched so well and he couldn't get the win. But Fernando Salas definitely pitched well enough to deserve that win, even for that inning. And you look at how many pitches C.J. Wilson threw. He threw 80 pitches. Garrett Richards threw 96 in 7, and C.J. threw in three innings. He threw 80 pitches in 3 innings. So he worked overtime tonight. But it was in a good cause to get his Angels the win, and the Angels now are going to be sitting a half game up in the AL wildcard over the Red Sox. So the Athletics and the Angels both in the playoffs as of right now. But like I said, it's early. We're not even out of July yet. We still got 2 more months left. But the Rangers still running away with that division. But wow, what a game! Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming if you want to see some more of these crazy games that we have. And then also subscribe to us on YouTube as well. All of our videos get posted up there, so if you ever miss one, you can always check it out on our YouTube page. I just uploaded a bunch today, so be sure to check that out. Probably about like 20 videos today. So we've been working hard here at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, bringing more and more videos. Just haven't had time to put them up. And then don't forget to check out our Twitter. That'll let you know when we post a video on YouTube. So follow us on there at LRSGN. You can also get updates on programming and what we're going to be doing on our channel as well. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys have a good night, and you guys be sure to keep it real.